All right, hey everybody, welcome back into my blind playthrough of Baba Is You. We are now on episode 11. Last time we left off by finishing the deep forest, other than the dotted levels. That included struggling through insulation, I think it was called, which was forest level E, and just getting really lucky on accidentally finding the solution, which, hey, sometimes you need a little luck. I'm not going to complain if I get lucky on a level and it helps me find the solution, especially on a hard one like that. I am not complaining. But we cleared that out, and with that said, there are quite a few dotted levels that I've left around. I remember in the very first area, the lake level underwater, whatever it was. I can check it while I'm here. Yeah, the lake. I remember I did, I think, one of the dotted levels and left after that because they felt a bit harder to me. To be fair, I still don't know necessarily if they're more difficult challenge levels or what, because I guess the text ones have also been a different mechanic. I don't remember it having any different mechanics though. Anyway, with all that said, I think what I'm going to plan to do is once I go through all of these sections, at least this is my plan for now, I go through like the numbered sections, then I want to go back and do the dotted levels, and then whatever this is, a way out, which I'm leaving for now because that sounds like, I don't know, are there multiple worlds in this game? I would be surprised if so. That would be a huge game. I wouldn't complain at all if it is, because I've been loving it. But that'll be a lot of levels. Anyway, that's my plan right now, though, is to continue through these numbered sections until I finish them mostly, and then go back and do the dotted levels. We'll figure stuff out from there. Anyway, that's a long enough intro. Let's hop into where we left off, which was rocket trip. I see we're up in the sky. We got a rocket ship there with some of the clouds behind it. It's really pretty here. I like that. Okay, level space 1, empty. Okay, new mechanic here. Well, new object with the clouds, new mechanic with empty. So clouds are stopped, sure thing. Okay. Empty. What happens if I make, for example, Baba be empty? Okay, it kills me. That makes sense. That makes sense. I should have thought of that. If I make the belts empty, does that just mean the belts are gone and then I win? Seems like that certainly could be it. Yup. Okay, so empty might just mean it gets rid of whatever it is. It might have some more, like what I'm thinking it could also mean is, for example, if you have like box has key or something, and then maybe you say box is empty. Well, no, I was going to say maybe if you say box is empty, it gets rid of the box and leaves the key. I'm not sure. I don't know if that necessarily, especially with box, I feel like that makes less sense because if you're saying it's empty, whoa. Annie. Annie is best. I have no idea what that, what could that possibly mean? Or is that like just a silly thing to say? Okay, I'm gonna make the doors empty. Imagining this will break them for me. Yes, it does. And then I'm gonna go... Can I walk on the clouds? Oh, I can. All right, cool. And then... okay, well, I don't want to make flag is empty. I don't want to make Baba is empty. Could I say empty is wall? I guess that's my next question. Does empty only work at the end? Oh. Okay. Okay. So, wow. All right. Interesting. Okay, so it fills in everything that's empty. That makes sense with whatever it is. Okay. Well, I definitely don't want to make... Let's see. I could say that empty is door. I definitely don't want to do that. I could say that empty is Baba. Yeah. And then I will just be absolutely covered in... The level will be covered in Babas, and one of them will be inside there. Yeah. There we go. That is a lot of Babas. Okay, nice. First 2 levels down with the new mechanic, so I'm sure these are easier. Baba's RU is level 3. Let's get into this. Are we gonna start with, okay. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, empty is Baba. Oh, because this is the only empty space. Oh, Baba's also stop. So you have to be careful because so I think, yeah, we can't stack Babas anymore. All right, let me think then. Okay, what do we have? Okay, wall is stop. We have a piece of ice. We have a rock. Rock is defeat, and rock is not Baba. Ice is... Wall is still stop. Empty is Baba. And then Baba is you, and Baba is stop. Okay. Rock is push. Okay. Let me see. Okay. All right. So now we don't have all of these bombs anymore. Right. But I gotta be careful because they don't stack. So now I can't say rock is Baba because it says up here that rock is not Baba. So I can't get out that way. I could make... I don't have another and. Now I could say that rock is empty. Yes, okay. Let's do this. Let's see what I can do here. What's the best way to do this? I'm trying to not mess with this too much. Ooh, I don't know if I love this. Yeah, I don't like that setup. I think what I did before, let me just reset, was actually better. So I had this, I break this, okay. Now empty is no longer Baba. And then how can I get this to work? What I want to do is, I think what I want to say is that, oh, I had an idea. Right, I wanted to say that rock is empty. So that way we get rid of the rock. And then I could go back to empty as Baba. And then I could get a Baba to spawn right here. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. How do I do this though? Okay. Oh no, that because this makes... Huh. Do I do this? What if I directly go for rock? Right? Oh, right. That's going to make a bunch of them. Okay. We got this. Now let's be careful here. I say as I'm not being careful. No. No. I need to do it this way. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. See, this is where the problem is this Baba down here. Because I'm not going to be able to go under this. All right, let's see. Let's go like this, right? And then I think what I want, actually. There we go. Okay, I think this then. Something like this, yeah. Right? Now we got this. Well, but now I run into this problem that can't push. I feel like there should be a way to do this. Gosh. Well, okay, yeah, like I would have rock there. No, oh man. I think I need to break empty is earlier than I have been. The other issue here. Right? Ah, man. Okay, let's do this. Right. Okay. Man, kind of struggling with this one. I mean, that's definitely what I want to do, right? Rock is empty. Oh, wait. I don't need to separate them. I can... Yeah. I'm trying to think of how to make them separate. Rock is empty and rock is... Or... Rock is empty and then empty is Baba. But I don't need to do that. I can make them at once, right? I could just do that. There we go. Yeah. Great. Now I have my line of Babas. And then now... Well... Yeah. Okay. And then let's do this. Ices win. Nice. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, level 4 is over on the other side. I wonder if this means any... Oh, please hold my key. I wonder if this is like any type of separate mechanic or what. Let's hop into it. Level 4, please hold my key. Base level 4. Okay. Key is push and fall. Oh, do we have gravity now? Okay. So we have gravity. Had to take a sip of my Diet Dr. Pepper. Absolutely goated drink, let me tell you. Okay. Dealing with gravity. Interesting. So now, for example, let me just test this. Will this like push down is? No, okay. It just lands on top of is. So that's good. It doesn't impact the other blocks. It only impacts itself. All right. So of course, making a bridge. Ooh, let me also test here. Let's say I do this. If I do something like this, make a little staircase. Or wait, well, yeah. Then let's do this. Now I think I should be able to just go one after the other, right? And basically just go all the way down. Hold on. Now if I push these, there we go. Okay, it pushes them both down. That's great to know. Great to know. I gotta go one up so I don't get in the way of Baba is you. Right, there we go. Just keep going. Get in the rhythm here. We're cooking. Okay. I don't know if this is even what I'm supposed to do. I'm kind of tunnel visioned on onto this right now. Okay, now I have to pay attention. Yeah, I think then I just want to say that key is open. So how about, and then key should be, let me move this out of the way real quick. We want key to be right here so that the key can sit on top of it. Push it down. Oh, wait, yeah, what do we do with? Hold on now. Oh, we have to, hold on. We have to balance it on top of Baba is you. Okay, but I have to be careful there. Okay, how do I want to do this then? So what I was just thinking about. Wait, so the key goes through me. Yeah, okay. What I realized is if I have key up here, I can't move open up here. So it has to be key is open right there. So the key would be sitting here. So I think what I need to do is just balance the key on top of Baba is you and use that to push it in. How do I want to do that though? I think all I need to do is just go like this. Do that. And yeah, I think that's it. I just move these down. Beautiful. There we go. Nice. Great little level right there. I like it. Okay, level 4 done. We're making good time. 15 minutes right now. Okay, back to the other side for level 5. Which is, ooh, horror story. What are we gonna have? Skulls and... well, I don't know what else. Skulls I feel like the only scary things in this game so far. Okay. That's interesting. So we got... a rocket, which is push. Cloud is stop. So do rockets have any... okay, they're just like all the other, oh. Okay. No, I guess I have to make empty as you, right? Oh. How does this work? Wait, why doesn't it... wait. Hold on. So I can't see myself, but I am pushing. So I can't push to the left because this isn't empty, right? So theoretically, I'm this block. So when I push left, I can't push the rocket. So I have to... wait. Oh, I gotta be careful here. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay. Messing with my head a little bit. So I have this, and then now... okay. I can do this. Do this. What? Wait, what? Why is this happening? If I try to press to the right... there... why is there something blocking it from the right? Wait. Empty is you. If I move... oh, man, this is gonna... this is gonna be hard to understand. Okay. Just to wrap my brain around. So, it's not like... it's... how do I explain this? I get why it's happening in my head with this. Because Baba is there, I am the sky. So the sky blocks are pushing these to the right, but the sky can't push because Baba's there. So then I do this. Oh my goodness. How do I just need to make Baba is me again. No. What? Hold on. Hold on. Please. There we go. There we go. I knew I was close to it. I knew I was close. That's so hard to understand. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Back around to level 6. I won't have to go back the next time. Okay. Aiming high. Space level 6. Okay, we got the moon and the stars now. That's cool. And dust? Oh, star has dust. Okay, yeah, stardust. Oh, that's cute. I like that. There are 2 Babas. Clouds act as walls. The ice acts as walls here. The clouds are not me. Moon is push and open and fall. Okay. And then the star is what is shut. So, how can I get the star and the moon to touch? I think is the question, right? So, let's see. These, conveniently line up for us, I see. Okay. Clouds are stop. Hold on. Let me just become a cloud to start. Oh. But that makes the moon fall. Oh, cloud. Oh, right. Cloud is not you. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be careful here, because, yeah, if cloud doesn't stop, then it makes the moon fall. So, and let me just confirm. As far as I can tell, I can't move the star at all. Yeah, it's just sitting up here. There's nothing to do there. And then I can push the moon, but it's gonna fall. I think I just need to... Let's see. I need to rearrange my babas so that... Or wait, no, because it can't land on Baba's head. Can it? No, I think I've tried this. Let me just confirm here. Oops. Okay, let me get that set up again. Here we go. Okay, yeah. So I can't... Interesting. I can't hold it on my head. Okay. So if I can't push the moon off of one to get it to land on my head as Baba, I can't make the cloud me. Now I could turn Baba into a cloud. Right. Yeah. But I gotta be careful here. Oh, okay. Right, because I can make Baba a cloud, but that doesn't matter. Right. Now I could make the... I don't want to make the clouds Babas either because I can't carry the moon on my head, is what we've determined. So how do I do this then? Because if the clouds are stopped, because I can't carry it on my head. I'm pretty sure that we've got that perfectly well established, no? Like, yeah, the moon just goes straight through me. I mean, of course, the moon is push. I don't know why that would help me. Okay, cloud is not you. So I could say that... Oh! I could say that Baba is you and Baba is stop. I could say that. But by the time that I say that, wouldn't the moon already be on the ground? Because it'll fall. Because I have to break cloud is stop to say that Baba is stop, right? Could I do that? Okay, let me reset here. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to break that because the moon falls. Okay, I think this might be it. Now I just get one of my Babas to go right under the moon. Okay, let's see. So what do I need to go? I need to go 1, 2, 3. 3 over. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Oh man. Okay. I can't move to side. I can't move side to side though. Okay. Well, we've made progress. So the closest that I can get the moon, right, is still one. Is still 1 over though. Is my my issue, right? Like the. Yeah, this is still. There's a whole. Well, I need to push the moon over twice to get it to touch. Right? Yeah. Okay. Is there... Wait a minute. Okay. I'm trying to think. Is there a way that I could make Baba is stop while still having Cloud also be stop? Even then, though, does that solve my issue of these being two apart? Let me see. Or, well, hold on now. Hold on. I'll have extra blocks laying around, text blocks, and the text blocks catch the moon. So if I do like I had here, right? I had it like this, I think. Yeah. Right? Okay. If I have this. Oh, dang it. Okay. Oh, wait, no, but then this still... Well... No, because this still runs into the issue now I can't move the block around, because if I move to the left or right, the moon's gonna fall. Okay. So the other thing that I was gonna say was I could align these like this. Is there a way that I can... Like, I want to do this, right? Can I do this? There's got to be a way. There's got to be some way to push these... Let me grab this put it right here, and then make my Babas one gap. Now I can do that. Okay, so now I've moved it over one. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then I can do this. So now Baba and Cloud are both stop. Okay. Okay, now what? So I can push this. Now I need to get these not like this, but rather like that, right? Okay. But see, this is the issue now. How do I do this? How do I do this? Okay. That's so close. What do I want to... Trying to like visualize it right now in my head. So give me a second. How I could maybe line these up in some way that could work. Oh, wait a minute. How do I do this? I think... But, gosh, dang it. Okay, hold on, let me go back. Okay, so what I'm thinking, right, is when I move to the left... Wait. Do I have it? Is this just it? That's it. There we go. I had that the whole time. I just couldn't see it. Okay, right. Yeah, hitting the ceiling. Let me be careful with this. I guess it probably shouldn't matter that much. Oh. I just need to go and make dust as win. And then I think I have it. Yeah. Oh, not that though. Not that is. Here we go. Nice. Oh, that actually worked out perfectly. It exactly lined up too. How nice. Okay. Aiming high is done. That unlocks level 7 for us, which is called Trio. Okay. Are we going to have 3 characters? We do, in fact, have 3 characters. Me is back. I don't like me. It makes it confusing. Sorry, me. They look kind of sad. Okay. Me is push, and Kiki move is Skull is defeat. Baba is you, of course. Me is me. Flag is win. Kiki is fall. Okay, so Kiki is gonna fall as soon as me moves. That's fine. Yeah. Cloud is stop as usual. Okay, we've got a lot going on here. Let's see. So ultimately, I think the goal is going to be get through the skulls, right? Okay. Yeah, because I personally can't get to the skulls because I can't push this down, otherwise this will get stuck here. What I need is these 2. I think I need both of these to get pushed out of the way, both is and defeat. Well, no, I only need one of them. I just need to get one of them. So I need to have, I think this is what I need, is in the end to get Kiki or me around these skulls, down here, and then over. So what I'm imagining is, so Kiki's always fall is the problem. Okay, let's do this. Oh, if I push me up, Kiki also falls? Why is that? Why are they not just... Okay. Because if I say that me is move, why does it do that? Well, I guess now because it's not push, that makes sense, but I'm not sure I understand why Kiki is falling there. Okay, what if instead Kiki's pushable? Well, Kiki's still gonna fall though. What if they're both pushable? So I could say that me is push and move. But Kiki still falls. Why is that? If Kiki becomes pushable, does that then mean that they won't fall once me starts moving, maybe? It does. Interesting. Okay. So now they're lined up where I want them. Okay, interesting. But now I gotta be careful. They're both push. Yeah, but no matter what, if I push one of them, they're both gonna die. But I think that's the right idea. I just gotta think, how do I get this? Okay. So let's say... Oh, okay, what if I just turn Kiki into me real quick? Okay. Now you're both pushable. Yeah, see, the issue is... Okay, let's do this, right? Yeah, I think this can work. Okay, now... Make you move a little bit. Okay. And then now if we turn you into Kiki, then you'll both fall. Right. Okay. Right. I did not pay attention to that. I can't change me back into Kiki. All right. All right. Sneaky, sneaky. I mean... Okay. So I was making it a long way, but let's do this. Okay. I want to push you guys. I think I know what I want to do. I just don't know how exactly, which is I need to push these guys up, make them go this way, and then Kiki can drop down once I make me not pushable, right? Because once me is not push, then Kiki falls straight through me. So Kiki could drop down to here. Kiki's still facing to the left. Then Kiki will walk this way, break, Skull is defeat, and then that should be it. I just need to get both Kiki and me through these skulls. Okay. Oh, I think I can just use these extra blocks, just like I did on the last one. No, or just like I wanted to do on the last one. Sorry, I didn't do it on the last one. Oh, but now you go up. Is that an issue? Sorry. Anyway, what I was saying though. Yeah, I don't love that because we'll figure it out. I keep getting sidetracked. What I wanted to do on the last level was catch it with this block. So for example, I do this, now I catch Kiki. There we go. I do that, catch Kiki, move Kiki up. There we go. Now, this is the question. Now I want y'all to move, but right now you're both facing up. And I gotta be careful, because if you're facing... Okay. I want you both to move. Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna do this, right? Okay. You're there. Now I have access to my move block again. I guess now that I'm here, I may as well just test stuff, right? It doesn't need to be correct. Is push. So right. I want to keep me as push because that will keep Kiki on top, like I was saying. But now Kiki's not push anymore, so Kiki is free to fall. I could do this though. So me is push and move, and then Kiki is move. So now they should move together, right? Okay. And okay, yeah. So now they're like this. Now, okay. Is that what I want? No, 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 no. Wait, wait. I was talking about facing left. They'll just bounce, right? They'll bounce off this cloud. Okay. And now here. There we go. Okay. And now... I just break this. I just break this for now. Because I don't care about me anymore. Sorry, me. And now you should break it. Yeah, and now I can go through. Beautiful, beautiful. And that opens up for me. There we go. Great, 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 great. Okay. Level 7 in 41 minutes. Okay. We are making good time, hopefully. I don't want to speak too soon because level 8 might be bad. Bottleneck. But let's see if we can technically clear this area. Obviously, I've been trying to 100% these in terms of the numbered levels, but let's see. Okay, space level 8, Bottleneck. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Oh, man. Belt is shift. Okay, so we got the one-way conveyor belt. As soon as something goes up there, skull becomes defeat. So this is going to be another one of these things where we have to deal with timing, right? Because as soon as something gets on here, we have these many moves to get through here, clearly. Okay. Yeah, because it gives me too many, like, for example, how close is it? I'm curious. Not close at all. All right. Huh. Okay. So star and rocket is push. Now, of course, we have empty as push. And frankly, I just want to make that right now because why not? So star is star, so I can't change anything from stars. And now, in every direction... Okay, so I can't push up here. Why is that? Why is... Yeah, this is confusing now. Hold on now. How does this work again? So I can't go down. I can't go up, but I can go left and right. Why is this happening? I mean, I assume it's because of the stars. But why? This empty is whatever is still so confusing to me. Okay, so let me just think about this. Empty is push. I'm still Baba. I'm not empty. Why can I keep pushing empty to the sides, though? I don't think I understand that, but not up and down. Because I guess, I don't know because we're in space, but like what I'm imagining with how empty works is that it's, you know, each block is an actual block in the game. So I would imagine like, oh, you know, I could push empty like 1 over here because now it's in the star, but then I would have thought that that means... How does that work? So I can move side to side between the stars when I have empty as push, I guess. Now my other question would be, can I do the same thing for the rocket? If I make empty is push next to this rocket, will that do the same thing? Yeah, I can't move up and down. Oh, but in this case, I can't move side to side either. Okay. I guess because I'm stuck on this side. Maybe if, for example, I made this on the other side, it wouldn't be an issue. I can't right now, but okay. Bit confusing. I want to do this? Now let's say put that here. And then how do I want to do that? Okay. So if I can move in either direction based on these. Let's say, for example, I do this, right? If I were to make empty is push, at the same time I say rocket is push, for example. If I say that empty and rocket is push. Okay. Now, why can't I move now? I don't understand this mechanic at all. Am I going crazy? I swear, didn't I say... I said empty is push, and it let me move side to side when I was inside the star. Did it not? Is that not exactly what I had before? Am I going insane? Okay, let me try this again. Was it just because I pushed it? What? Huh? Wait. I can move to the left now, but not the right? I don't know how this works at all. What? And now I can move to the left. And right. Huh? Okay, but then when I did this last time... Now I can't move. What? What? I don't get this at all. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue what the rules are for this, because even if I were to say, oh, it's because the conveyor belt is here on the left, which, I don't know, somehow impacts this, which gives us the space, somehow, why wouldn't I be able to go down? Because shouldn't that same rule apply? You have the rocket here and the star here. And why can't I then move right here? I don't... Okay, no, so it's definitely the conveyor belt. I think the conveyor belt is pulling the emptiness up with it, which is exposing those blocks, I guess. But then why can't... I don't understand why I wouldn't be able to move backwards, though, right? Because if the conveyor belt is pulling up those empty blocks, I'm not pulling the emptiness from behind me, am I? I don't think that's how that works. So why could I move in both directions? It must be the star. Even then, how does that help me? I imagine that's basically the setup I need. But I don't know how I'd be able to move to the right because of that. That is what I'm saying. Well, okay, let's see. Just trying to think of how to apply this rule that maybe I figured out. So let's say we're dealing with something here. I think the idea is I don't want, let's say I do something like this, right? And then I have the star right here, okay? Now, as usual, let's break this. And then, like I had before, I will set this up. This is exactly as we had it before. We had empty is, and then I came and pushed the word push in right here. And now I can move both directions as expected. Okay. Now, the other way I did it was from the bottom. In this case, I can't move anywhere. Now, let's say I did this, where I still have the conveyor belt here. Okay. I can only move to the star. Okay. Sure. I guess. Okay. I can move from star to star. Well, I can't move to the other star. Yeah, so I don't think the second star matters, is what I'm saying. I think what I've shown now is that this rule applies. I can go from a star until the conveyor belt once I do this. Now, again, this may all be for nothing, but right, so the star being there allows me to go both directions. Right. For whatever reason. I guess it's blocking off the empty stuff somehow. So I would love to bring the conveyor belt down, but I'm not sure how. I also see that text is float. Hold on. Okay. The text isn't impacted by the conveyor belt. Good to know, I guess. So, well, what I wanted to test, dang it, reset here, is like this cloud could effectively, no, never mind. I was going to say this cloud could effectively work like the stars and hold off the emptiness or whatever, but I don't think that's how this works. Okay, I'm going to work on stuff for a little bit, and I will see you guys back in a little bit. Okay, so I just wanted to jump back in. What I'm trying now is, because the words themselves can't move up on this conveyor, if I set something up like this, like here, I have rocket is push. Now, if I push the rocket onto the conveyor belt, will that push the words? It will. So now I can say when is empty. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do with these words here, knowing now that I can, you know, push them up at least, like into that. I don't think there is, because all I would be able to say is when is something, because it can't move to the left or the right, right? And that just gets me stuck there. Yeah, that makes win is empty, skull is defeat. Okay, so yeah, because I could say win is star, but that doesn't mean anything, right? It has to be star is win. I guess let me try, you know, it may as well, can't hurt, right? if I were to go this. Nope, not like this. Go. Then that is right here. Pushed rocket. And the other thing is I tried also while I was gone there. I tried using empty to, like, if I had empty as push to try to push something onto the conveyor belt, and it doesn't work. So, okay. So if I have this, as far as I know, win is star won't do anything. Yeah, okay. All right. I don't think that was an awful test, but yeah, I don't think that there is any use in pushing the words up into there. I think it really is. I just need to figure out some way to time it for myself. So I'm going to get back to work here. So I thought that having the star to your right was blocking, like with empty as push, let you move back to the right. Okay. So if you say that star and empty is push, then it doesn't work anymore. It only lets you go left into the conveyor belt. Why? I don't know. Let's say I do this. Yep, this doesn't like unlock anything else for me. I can't go down. Okay. So yeah, I can't have star and conveyor belt, or sorry, star and empty both be push and be able to go left and right. It can only be empty as push, and then I guess the star blocking it, essentially. I guess my thinking is, am I doing something wrong going for empty as push? Because basically what I've been trying to do is get to a point where I can make empty as push and then try to work from there. My problem is empty as push makes like no sense to me. But I feel like it has to be the solution, right? In some capacity, because that's all we have access to. I can't push anything here, right? I can't do that. Now, what's interesting to me here is this. I guess I'm just noticing this now. So when I break this, it says star is star and defeat. Okay. Why though? Okay. So the star is stars just to make sure that I don't turn the stars into anything else. Now, for example, I could turn the rocket into a star. Give me 3 stars. That's probably good, right? I think that's probably a good thing. So now we know that we can't turn the stars into anything else. And maybe this is the thing. No, well, I mean, okay. Well, now we have a free text block to just throw around, right? We have 3 stars. We could say that I could push the stars. My thing with the stars, though, is if when we go through here, this is turning the stars into defeat, that seems like it would imply that part of the solution would be to have a star like in this block or this block. I have no clue why that would be part of the solution. But it seems like that's what I don't know why they would make it so that stars would kill you once you get inside here, unless there's a star here. But yeah, why? Why? Because the clouds are stopped no matter what. I can't change that. I could say that star is push and empty. I don't think I want to do that because that just gets rid of the stars. I don't think there's any case. Well, hold on now. Hold on. Well, I was gonna say it could delete the skull, but I can't push it onto the skull. Yeah. I can push it on, however, to the this conveyor belt. I was thinking of the word. Right? So I could do something like this. I don't know why this would help me at all. You know? But like, I could physically do that. Then have stars empty right there. Nope, I can't have stars empty. Right. Right. I wonder then if I had to make my rocket... I mean, I feel like it doesn't help that much. Okay, I'm gonna go back to work for a little bit longer. I will catch back up with you guys in a bit. Okay, I was just testing this. What I was trying to do with the stars, it doesn't work. I was thinking maybe if I said rocket is empty, it would like delete the conveyor belt underneath it, but it does not in fact do that. It just gets rid of the rocket. So, not what I wanted. I mean, I don't know how that would help me in any way either, deleting one block off the conveyor belt, but you know, I figured I should at least try it. That is not the solution either. Okay. I think one of the biggest issues that I'm having with this level is I just still don't understand how empty as push works at all. Not in the slightest. Yeah. Yeah. Because like this, I can only move to the right because the conveyor belt is eating up all the emptiness, I believe is how that works. Oh. So then, now, I think that means that if, for example, right, I do this. I make empty is push here, right? Yeah, I can move both directions. I still can't move down. Okay, so even though the rocket is there, I still can't move down. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, let's instead make it like this. Okay, right. Now I can't move to the left because the rocket is in the way. Right. Now I can turn the empty space into rockets. I realized that's not something I've done yet. Nope. What I mean to do is this. God, that's a lot of rockets. Okay. I'm trying. I don't think this would ever be the solution, but I'm trying to see, I mean, because these will tell me directions, I guess, that the emptiness is pointing. I don't think this works this way. But like, for example, if I changed empty to push here, would I be able to go down? No, I mean, these aren't like conveyor belts, right? So, okay, that's too much. That's too much. I was gonna get to this point with the previous episode with insulation, but I think I am at this point now in this episode where I need to step back from this one and try it again another time, because I am fresh out of ideas. So I think I'm going to come back to this one, and I might have to actually, now that I'm looking at this. Oh, I forgot I can go back to map. Yeah, I think I'm going to check out one of these other levels to start the next episode and see if those are any better before coming back to this one. But yeah, I think I'm going to need to do that for this level, because that one's tough. Unless I have any ideas in the meantime, then I might explore that. But either way, thank you guys for sticking around there, and thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time in part 12.